What's up, guys? My name is MrGreen, and in this video, we're going to be talking about Nicolas Cage's early 2000s movie, Gone in 60 Seconds. So Gone in 60 Seconds is a remake of a classic movie that I don't know anything about, so I'm not going to try and guess what it is, but I know that they made this one. It's a remake with Nicolas Cage, Angelina Jolie, Giovanni Ribisi, and Robert Duvall. Why is Robert Duvall here? Money. Why are any of them here? Money. That is plain and simple. But I like Nicolas Cage action movies, especially in the 90s to early 2000s. Those are so much fun. So I went into this very, very excited. And I review it here, talk about the good, talk about the bad, and talk about the Blu-ray I have right here of Gone in 60 Seconds, courtesy of the now gone $5 bins at Best Buy. A moment of silence. Okay, on with the video. Now, Nicolas Cage is very fun. He's made some very fun movies, like The Rock, and Con Air, and many, many, many more. And then there's this one. This is an anomaly, really, of a boring Nicolas Cage movie, especially of this era. That is rare. That is very rare, and not in the good way. This is something that you don't want to see, a boring Nicolas Cage movie. I don't even remember what it's about. It's just so bland and forgettable. There is that one scene where the car goes woo, across the bridge, and it goes woo, and then it goes whoosh, and then the car has landed because it went really far, and it's not possible. Nicolas Cage screams once. Very underwhelming Nicolas Cage performance in this. And then everyone else doesn't even try. Like, the only person who I think kind of gives a droplet of effort is Vinny Jones, I believe his name is. And he's just a big juggernaut guy. And he's not speaking in this one. And, he made me laugh once. So there's that, but very just bland. I don't remember much about action sequences in this film. I don't remember the characters. It's just super just bland and boring and just blah, blah, blah. It's not directed very engagingly either. There's just a lot of sloggy, dragging scenes that don't really add much. There are some entertaining kind of scenes that I can remember. One in the bar, if I remember correctly. And the plot is very forgettable with Nicolas Cage and Giovanni Ribisi. Robert Duvall is always nice to see, but you can tell he's clearly just here for the green paper money, which is probably why all of them are here, which is why this movie is very just bland and boring, because no one really puts effort into it. No one ever talks about Gone in 60 Seconds, and before I didn't know why. Now I do, because no one puts effort into it. Or, well, let me rephrase that. Obviously, effort goes into almost every movie because it takes a lot to get them made. But this one, I didn't feel much passion. I just didn't feel much of anything. This is one of Nicolas Cage's, just bland back catalog movies that no one remembers and no one will remember. It's just really in one ear, out the other. Is it a waste of time? I wouldn't say it's a waste of time. It kills the time fairly quickly, and then you move on to bigger, better things. Bigger, better Nicolas Cage movies, like The Rock and Con Air, which are the only two I can think of right now, because those two are so awesome. Whenever I think of Nicolas Cage, I think of those. And being a Jerry Bruckheimer production, there is a lot of those Bruckheimer stamps, like Orange, Nicolas Cage, weird editing at times, but whatever. This does feel very held back by the era in which it was released. This feels like very, very, very 2000s, and definitely not in a flattering way. This is just, it feels like it's held back by the period of time where it was released, and it's not going to be able to break out of that anytime soon, because it's very, very 2000s. It's two 2000s. Two 2000s. That's possible. It's very possible. It's also a very odd sentence to say. So, I'm going to move on now. So, I'm being short on this one? I am. But that's because there's not much to say. At least not in this portion of the video. But, yeah, there's not much to say. Gone in 60 Seconds. Bland, forgettable Nicolas Cage 2000s movie. Should you watch it? If you want. If not, don't. I'm going to give Gone in 60 Seconds a D+. This one deserves a D+. I don't think my last one did. That one deserved to see my video up there. But that's still on me. I'm I wish I need to find out a way to like edit an already released video, because I want to delete it and re-upload it. That'll take too long. But moving on to the part that I want to talk about. The Blu-ray. No good. No good. No. Now, what exactly is the problem with the Blu-ray? Well, for one, the color grading is bad. This movie is very orange. It's very Mexico in movies. You know, in movies when you go to Mexico, they're like, oh, this is Mexico. What's the difference? It's orange. Everywhere is Mexico in this movie, and the Blu-ray does not do a good job of working with the colors. It feels very overly saturated, very just kind of bright in all the like icky ways. It looks like muddy slushy sometimes, just with all just the hitting you in the face with just the orange. Look at the orange. Oh my god. And it's just it's not interesting to look at. The audio is fine. I didn't notice any kind of real issues with the audio track. It just seemed serviceable. That part was fine, normal. But the picture just very way too saturated. Like they needed to desaturate this thing, and they needed to tone down the color grading and make it a bit more even, leaving some rooms for blues and greens and purples. And, you know, you need those colors. Those are very important. I think there's only one scene or one or two scenes when it's like visible, because what's odd is when it's nighttime, it's not orange anymore. Like it looks normal, and I'm like, oh, this is better to look at. But when it goes to nighttime, or not nighttime, daytime, then it's back to saturated oranges, and you can't really make out what's happening, and it doesn't look good. So, come on, just pick one. Do you want to go icky the whole time, or do you want to make it look nice the whole time? But they're like, you know what, we'll put like some night scenes in there to make it look okay, because don't get me wrong, those are still kind of not the best looking. They look cheap, if I'm being honest. And then you give us the day scenes, which are just so overly saturated. Again, they needed to bring in like Zack Snyder to desaturate this thing. He's very good with that. So yeah, and now when it comes to the packaging, you know, you got the classic little zoom right there with the Blu-ray. You got the poster on there. You open it up with another one of these latch things, and then you got some fine discard. It's nothing too great, but it's not bad. What do we have for bonus features? Feature film The Big Jump, behind the scenes look at the spectacular bridge stunt, which that was pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. It went zoom and then boom. It's the only memorable scene of the movie. And movie showcase, instant access to select movie scenes that showcase the ultimate high definition picture and sound, and then the seamless menu. So nothing. This has nothing. This has nothing in the way of special features aside from showing how it did the zoop and then the boop. And here's what just bugged me. I don't know who I blame for this. I don't know if I blame Best Buy. I don't know if I blame the company that made this, so Blu-ray, or I don't know, is it Sony that controls Blu-rays? I don't know. But it's broken. Look at that right there. I did not want that on my Blu-ray, but look at that. That is not supposed to be there. It's not supposed to be cracked and indented. I'm trying to get it to focus. It's not wanting to focus. Get my face out of there. Well, you can see where, but that's not supposed to be there. Is it massive? Is like my whole thing cracked and ruined? No, it's not, but it shouldn't be there. And, well, yeah, so this is just not good. This is not a good Blu-ray. I'm not even going to lie. This is not a good Blu-ray.
It's not good.
Do I recommend you buy the Blu-ray? No. Rent the movie, or watch. No, don't even rent the movie. Watch it if it's streaming somewhere. If not, then don't. And only if you really want to watch Gone in 60 Seconds, the 2000s version. I'm going to give the Blu-ray for Gone in 60 Seconds a 2 out of 10. Well, that was fun. I need to go back to reviewing fun stuff. That was fun. I like fun. Leave me recommendations for what I should review next in the comment section down below. Leave a like if you liked. Share with your friends and family. Follow me on the 3 things I listed down below. Please subscribe if you haven't before. Please get other people to subscribe. I would appreciate it very, very much. I will send you all virtual hugs if you do, because everyone's in need of a good hug. Can't we all agree? Everybody loves hugs. Hugs are very nice and just very, very, very nice. I don't really know what else to say. So yeah, please subscribe. Get me to 50. I got some things planned, but we're running out of time. So get me to 50, otherwise the planned things aren't going to happen, and then it'll just be, I mean, big thing will still happen, but it won't be as big. We can make it bigger, but we need you to subscribe now. Like right now. Go click the subscribe button. Anyway, I'm done. I'm out. Have a good day, and peace.